What's up, guys? Luna Wolf MXS. I have not posted in a while, but I don't know, I just wanted to talk about my Toyota Tacoma. I haven't done anything to it in years, except for just put tires on it. So I got a pay raise at my job, so I decided to put some more money into my truck to make it a little nicer, a little cooler looking, and to make it a little more useful. In this process, I thought it was a good idea to join a Toyota Tacoma forum, and I did. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to badmouth them, but so I joined this forum. You know, it's a forum is where you get online and you post threads. People ask questions. They upload photos of their vehicles, stuff like that. And it's just kind of a community thing. So I was like, that's cool. I want to join that. So I joined. I hadn't been on forums. They're so outdated. I have not been on one in a very long time. So I jumped on this one. I can't remember my first question right off the bat. I wanted to say... Oh, it was headlights. I asked what are the best replacement headlights for the Toyota Tacoma, because the factory ones are notoriously bad. And this guy posted a link, immediately posted a link. So I clicked that link. It took me to a whole nother thread. And I was like, well, this is cool and all, but it's not what I was asking. I mean, it was this super in-depth research on what the best replacement bulb is, which is cool. But if I wanted to go look at that, I would have not posted a thread asking about headlights. I would have went and looked at that right off the bat. I just wanted to start a conversation on my channel and have somebody be like, I put these headlights in my vehicle. I love them. That never happened. Nobody would, I asked multiple times, nobody would say what their favorite headlights were, or even what headlights they were running in their vehicle. They just kept posting threads to other headlight threads. And I'm like, well, that was pointless. Whatever, let's move on. So then, you know, I've been flirting. I'm not going to be daily driving my Tacoma very much longer. Probably a year, but I'm not selling it. Not going to sell it. So reliability for it, really, I really don't care about it being reliable anymore. So I'm going to start putting a bunch of crazy stuff on it. And one thing I was just thinking, it would be cool because I could do it. I had friends that did it to their little Hondas and stuff cheap. Put a turbo on it and have a turbocharged 4-cylinder. I just think that'd be cool. So I asked, I said, has anybody done anything? Has anybody put a turbo on a 2.7 4-cylinder? Immediately get a link. I click it. It takes me to this guy's talking about what PSI he's running on his turbo, but he doesn't talk about what engine he has or anything like that. And then they start talking about what gas they're running, and I'm like, this is dumb. So I asked again. I said, hey, I don't want to go to another thread. I would not have created this thread if I was going to go to another thread. Nobody would answer my question. Nobody would just say, no, I have not thought of this. They would post a link and be like, click the link. You know, it's like, I told this one guy, I said, no, I'm not going to click the link. I'll just YouTube it next time. And that is my point. Forums are dead. I mean, it's a good way to connect with people. Like if you want to buy, sell, or trade or whatever. But other than that, it is completely useless. You can YouTube it. I YouTubed best replacement headlights. Boom. Found a couple videos of like, you should buy these. And I'm probably going to end up buying that brand of headlight. But the threads are just pointless. What is the point in me making a thread and having someone post on it for me to go to another thread? If I wanted to do that, I would have never made my thread. You can ask anything on those forums and they will not answer it. You could say, like, does anyone else breathe oxygen? And instead of people saying yes or no, they will post they'll post a link to another thread talking about people breathing oxygen. It's like they just won't answer to your thread. It's almost like you're not worthy enough to have a thread. Go to this more popular thread. And that's just a weird way of thinking to me. I asked one of the moderators to delete my turbo thread because it was pointless. People were just posting links to another thread. So I said, hey man, can you delete this? It's pointless. Hasn't been deleted. Then I post, just as a joke, I post this other thread, like the oxygen thing. I said, has anybody put tires on their truck? let me know. Because it was a joke. Because people are they're not going to say yes or no. They're going to put a link to another channel or another thread. And it immediately got taken down. Because the guy was like, oh, you're trying to be funny. Because people won't answer your question. I'm like, yeah, I am. Because it's pointless. I'm just going to YouTube it. I'm never going to post on that form again. Because I'm just going to YouTube my next question. And you can DM YouTube guys, and get answers or whatever. I've gone way too long on this. Anyways, forms are pointless. If you have a question, if you want to know something, just YouTube it. They're pointless unless you want to buy, sell, or trade. But I get the community thing and all that. But I'm just going to YouTube it next time. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching. Check me out, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, always check me out in the streets.